I completely was the opposite of who I was before when I started using, where I had goals and I wanted to do stuff with my life. And then when the drugs came, especially when the dependency kicked in, it went the complete opposite way. And my life, I lost everything that meant everything to me just from going down that road. I was a pretty active kid growing up. My dad made sure it was turned out the way it should have in terms of that. My mother left when I moved to the States when I was about 10, 11 years old, so it was just me and my father. He was diagnosed with Huntington's disease shortly after I got out of high school when I was about 17, 18 years old. The disease got so bad where he started trying to take his own life on a fairly consistent basis. Eventually, he succeeded. That's when I started taking OxyContin. That ruined my life, deciding to take that road and try to basically avoid my problems by numbing it out. You hear stories about somebody who used to be a good guy, and then you see them get into drugs, and they're completely. That's what happened with me. Like, my sense of ethics went out the window. My morals. I was lying, manipulating, stealing. All just to get what I needed, and it wasn't fun. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. It's so horrible. I'll die before I go back to that. My whole outlook on life now is completely different. Once I started to get off hills and then I eventually succeeded, it's just like, okay, well, what can't you do? Well, put the biggest challenge in front of you and see if you can stack up to that. So I biked across Canada. The most common answer I heard was, you'll find a lot of that around here. But when you hear that everywhere, it's cause for concern. It's everybody thinks it's like a problem in their community, but it's a problem in every community, and it's substantially growing. My father, he definitely inspires me. He's my hero. He taught me he gave me the philosophical ethics, I suppose you could say, that kind of allowed me to realize that what I was doing was wrong and kind of come back from it. Yeah, he's my hero. Actually, I got that tattoo right there. It says "My father, my hero" across my shoulder. Once you start achieving goals and start setting goals out for yourself, and you start getting through them, that feeling of achievement becomes just as addictive as any narcotic I've ever tried. So, but now it's only working to my benefit instead of my detriment.